Folks, we got a big show today, all right? We have Meghan Markle and Uber Bronze. Like she said, like, hey, Tiffany, double up on the bronzer today.
Most people didn't treat me like a black woman.
And then we have sunburnt to a crisp, not like the kind of bacon like Meghan Markle makes. Sunburnt to a crisp, like he's been sitting out by the pool. Oh, please, maybe I went and got some old bread. He's sunburnt, right? Like he's taking up golf all of a sudden. Bastard. Prince Harry's there, right? These two, by the way, private 4-car motorcade. Guess what else? You're not gonna believe this. Just kid-free. On top of which, they go there and completely fumble the whole situation. It couldn't have gone worse.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Oh, dear, dear.
I've stolen my dreams, my childhood, with your empty words.
Yeah, right. What's going on, everybody? Folks, how you doing? How you feeling? You having a good day? Is everything going all right? What's cooking good looking? Or please, in Prince Harry's case, what's shaking bacon? Good grief. Oh, please, I got some more bread. Oh, please, don't tell anybody. Yeah, we got the knobs out, everything. Doritos there, everybody's there. Oh, please, baby, I told them sons of bitches. I said, you little mofos need to protect yourself. And if you want some of that bread, baby, you gotta get it. You keep them shivs on you, baby. Listen, folks, a lot going on here, all right? What a disaster. What a disaster. I'm surprised. You know what? This would have been time to fake the car chase. You know what I mean? They should have really pulled the car chase number out. What a doozy. Holy crocodile. Oh, please, that was Archibald's first words. Oh, please. Oh, my God. Listen to this. I got to show you this. By the way, I changed Numbnuts' voice, so nobody's got to hear it, all right? Oh, my God, I don't understand. By the way, she's doing the medieval times voice now. In medieval times. She's going a little Omid Scooby. Maybe she's jealous. Omid's back in the news. Coachella, what a douche. Please, listen. I'm gonna write science fiction now as opposed to, what was I writing before? Oh yes, allegedly science fiction. Listen, let's get into this. Let's just right into it, all right? Who loves you, babe? Let's get into this. All right, so these two numbskulls are in New York, okay? Look, I mean, just realize there's a person here that's a security guard, a person here. There's probably more over here that we can't see. This guy, this one here, there's her assistant, whatever. And still, this sales pitch that H has to portray. Oh, please, like, I've got to rush around. He rushes around to do dick. He rushes around to stand there like a lost puppy. First of all, folks, you got to remember, this is a distraction and this is a psyop, okay? By the way, there's so much that I've got to tell you guys, okay? And I know I don't like a tease, but I had a first-class ticket. Listen, I don't like a tease either, all right, please. But I got to tease you guys because this shit came out and I was working on something else. So anyways. Let's get into this, all right? So he's selling the act like he's got to rush around and protect the Scheissmeis, which needs zero protection, okay? There's 5,000 people here, and they could have gone inside, by the way, all right? She clearly wanted this.
Meghan, can you stop her?
What the photographers say are the best, because they're clearly pissed off. And then here's the thing. She gets out, she hugs us. This is her assistant. She probably just saw. You know what I mean? And you got all these people. Nobody could give a rat's, okay? Anyways, they're really trying to sell. And then he rushes around to stand there with his, oh, all right, okay. What did he think he was going to do? Run around and hug her too? Oh, we just sitting in the car together. Oh, I haven't seen you in 17.3 milliseconds. It's so stupid. What's he? First of all, I know why he's there. Anyways, let's get into this.
Can I get a selfie, Meghan?
Now, here's the other thing. They will not talk to the paparazzi. She never does. You know why? Because she can't talk off script. She can't talk. People are like, why does she talk the way she talks? Because she's told what to say. She's parodying talking points. She has no real thoughts, folks. This is all. She's an operative, allegedly, my opinion. She's an operative, all right? She's a hired distraction, okay? Just keep an eye on this. So she totally flies in, could care less. Does this look like this is like a couple, and she sits there and talks about this is my partner and all this stuff. Meanwhile, she leaves him in the dust like she doesn't even care if he's there. However, she needs him there for her to have some sort of authority. Do you see what I'm saying? Even though he's got dick all authority, but this is the situation. Here, listen to the photographer. I told you, waste of time.
I guess she gave it up, right? She gave it up.
She gave it up.
Meghan, can you stop for her? Can I get a stop for Meghan? Meghan, can you stop for her?
I mean, no offense. Here's another thing. Speaking of the car chase, where is the grandfather that had his clothes stolen? That's what people need to start investigating right now. I'm calling on everybody. NYPD detectives. Maybe even this could be bi-coastal. This could be a California thing and a New York thing. There is an old man that is missing his suit. There is a grandfather somewhere that probably worked his whole life, and this woman has stolen his suit. You know what she looks like, folks? She looks like a kid like a little kid that went in like the attic, pulled out grandpa's suit, and grandpa was 6'7", 440, and they put the suit on. I mean, is this ridiculous? Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, and then this tool bag sitting here. All right, now let's move on. All right, I have key moments in this video. I'm not playing this whole video. Okay, please, I would never do that to you guys. All right, who loves your baby? Listen, but I have key things that this dope clearly is out of whack with. Okay, by the way, this lady who's the CEO of Time, I guess, or something like that. First of all, Time, any of these rags or what, they're all bullshit. Okay, this is you might as well be like Sports Illustrated. You know what I mean? They stopped doing models, whatever it was, 10 years ago. Now it's just anybody. You know, Sports Illustrated, it doesn't even matter, please. It's like, what is that, a wildebeest? Yeah, sure, put it on the cover. Nobody cares, right? The swimsuit issue, whatever. It's like, what the fuck? Anyways, same thing with this Time thing. They got Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, the two biggest skunks, right? There's a whole bunch of other people. I looked into it. It's ridiculous. But anyways, let's get into this, all right? I'm wound. Here we go.
Thank you.
By the way, this lady has zero pushback, nothing. This is a total kiss-ass interview, okay? Please.
Appreciate that.
And nothing she says lands with the audience at all. The only laugh is the other lady saying something because she speaks off script for 5 seconds.
Is about your journey.
She said her journey, and then she goes, your journey. She doesn't even know what, please, this is the CEO. This is about your journey. Dumbass, you're talking to her. Okay, her journey.
We want to start. We have 20. Yeah, we do. It's been a journey.
Okay, so right there. Okay, right there, folks. The entire interview is 16 minutes. No, maybe 16 minutes and 16 seconds, I think. It didn't even take 20 minutes. And by the way, if you watch the whole interview, whoever the hell this kiss-ass is that's interviewing Shiesty McMeisty is slow rolling every question because there's nothing to talk about. And she's like, let's talk about your journey. Bitch, she's been sitting on her ass for 5 years. Okay? She just did some stuff that got out this year. Okay, please. It's a stupid podcast that's going nowhere. Nobody cares about, where it's just more people blowing smoke up her ass. It's a dumb cooking show with alleged friends that, by the way, she looks like she's an angry cobra the whole time, and nobody knows anything about her. Daniel, who's been with her since 2014, allegedly, looks like he knows absolutely dick about this woman. Okay? Stop the bullshit. And then her products, which, by the way, Here's the other thing. She's going to drop some product lingo, some retail lingo, like retail wholesale lingo. And the whole thing is, she said this on her podcast the other day, and clearly she either asked whoever the hell her, representative is, or whoever the person is in charge of all their bullshit, or she's, chat GPT'd it, and she's like, hey, you know what? I need some talking points to seem like I know what I'm talking about with business. Meanwhile, the bullshit that she's trying to sell you that she's doing something is astronomically full of shit. But anyways, let's keep going. But two things I want to show you. One thing, listen to how when she says her product sold out, okay, which is how you know it's bullshit.
It's my understanding the first drop was sold out in 20 minutes. 45 minutes. Okay, 45 minutes. But yes.
Everything's funny, by the way. Nothing is funny. It's sold out in 45 minutes. 45 minutes. Okay? 45 minutes. That is an I can't say it's impossible, allegedly. My opinion. There's no such thing. Okay? It wouldn't be like that. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be 20 minutes. It would be like, it's sold out in, 43 minutes and 27 seconds. You know what I'm saying? They know exactly when the last order was placed and when it started. Do you see what I'm saying? They down to the second, if not the millisecond. Okay, please. That's how you know it's number one bullshit.
A year of work and development and
a year of work and development, bitch. It's tea, jam, and crepes. It took a year to put that crap together. Stop it. Watch the schnoz touch here.
your third platform.
Okay, third platform. So we're 5 minutes into it. Okay, this is 5:06. And we're already on the third platform. That's how quick they buzz through the show and the product, because there is zero. Now look at the nose here. What's going on? What is going on right here? Okay.
Professions of a female founder, and you've had incredible women on your show. You're really supporting women, and
she doesn't even know who it was. It's been 3 episodes. She couldn't be like, you know what? I can't believe you had on such and such, such and such and such. No, she don't say shit. Nothing. Oh my God. Oh my God, please. These silly bitches kiss my ass. Almost. I mean, you're really good. I'm going to give you a credit, okay? Because, like, seriously, you are kissing my ass really, really well. I mean, it's like spit shine polished right now. I mean, oh my God. Okay, right? Okay. Now, this is another key point, okay, where she talks about this boxing bullshit. Now, the other thing is this. She talks down to the audience, and she's talking to them like they're children, and then, like, she's so superior and all this other crap. The dynamic is so bizarre, but she's also using that, in medieval times, in America, we had medieval times. She's in that voice now, instead of her, oh my God, what, oh my God, what. By the way, no offense. Why is she aging like Benjamin Buttons? Okay, this woman looks older than Kris Jenner. Kris Jenner's like got 20 years on her. Like, what's going on here? Okay, same talking point over and over. Let's listen to this.
where I was so concerned.
Now, first point, reality check. Nobody in the history of giving a shit about anything, I mean, unless you were buying some expensive, scotch or something that was uber fancy, then yes, it might have to come in some sort of incredible packaging. For the most part, nobody cares. It's jam and honey and crepes. What possible packaging, other than that wooden wine box that she sent to the gift sets? It's a wooden wine box. Where's the packaging? By the way, whoever the manufacturer is, I'm so wound up. Whoever the manufacturer is, they already have all of this stuff. They're going to say, this is what we're shipping it in. This is the dimensions. This is the packaging. This is the peanuts, whatever. This is the protection material, etc.
From the aesthetic of how something would be ways.
Presentation and hospitality. The product is what matters. If you order something from Amazon, you're like, God, I wish they could have sent it in a better box. This air mail package, I'm not feeling it. God, I know I love the product, but God, the packaging could have been I'm going to throw it right in the bin. I'm going to Air Jordan it right into the dumpster. But, God, I just wish it was a little bit better.
I said, can we have the dimensions? Look, I need to get the dimensions.
She tells the same stories, folks, because she's a plant. She's an operative. You ever seen it when they'll take like all the clips of a news or a bunch of news outlets on any given day on whatever political side, it doesn't matter, right? and they all are saying the same talking points, and they'll do that thing where they'll do like 50 channels at the same time, news channels and stuff like that. It's because it's all propaganda. It's all bullshit. These are rehearsed stories that she has in her head, okay? It's all made up, folks. Allegedly. This is all my opinion. Everything's alleged, I say, okay?
What the 3PL was going to happen.
By the way, 3PL, okay? So that's her dropping 3PL. You know what 3PL stands for, folks? Third-party logistics. You know why? Because just like any influencer, there's a third-party company that's going to do everything. That's it. That's it in a nutshell. You pick watch anything early of any influencer. If they're doing makeup or any other type of bullshit, they pick out the colors they like, they pick out the stuff they like, they pick out what they want it to be, and then the third party person handles all of that. Okay? But she uses 3PL, so she sounds like she knows what she's doing. However, anybody under the sun that would know jack shit about anything would know this. But she's trying to act like she's, savvy. Meanwhile, she's the dipshit sitting here talking about boxing.
The tissue paper, but I needed to see it and feel it.
She needed her hands in a box. Oh my God, look, I'm a box, okay? I have a boxy body, and there's just something about putting my hands inside of a box. I mean, think about this. If you could box yourself, or you were a box, and then you could touch a box, and then maybe you could caress a box, wouldn't you take that opportunity to... I don't even know where I'm going with this whole thing, but you see what I'm saying, right? No? Doesn't make any sense, does it? Oh, let's move on. Where she talks about, oh, please, why do you got to bring me up? I'm in the audience, please. I'm here to support.
That part, to have a partner and so supportive. And
partner and husband. Partner and husband. What's he a partner in? What is he a partner in? Other than the fact that she's an operative. They're partners, folks. It's all bullshit. Nobody talks like that. He's my partner. And my husband. Oh, that's right. And he's my husband. Sorry. Forgot about that.
To have healthy kids that are...
Oh, here comes another one.
Freeness of their life. And
listen to this.
Healthy kids that are so freeness of their life. And
she can't even talk about kids. She can't talk about kids one iota. Who the hell has ever said this?
Healthy kids that are so joyful, the freeness of their life.
Healthy kids. I'm so grateful to have healthy kids. And the freeness and the joyfulness in their freeness. What on the holy green earth are you talking about? That is, and not only that, look, folks, she's searching for something to say, okay? Somebody doesn't study their notes good. Both of them are dumb. Both of them are not good at this. Both of them are not good at this. She is searching for words to say about her own children. All right, this is about a working mom. Here we go.
Project seems busy and ambitious. See it all come to life and try to give you space and the grace same time to prioritize what we're going to put out as our next news as
tranche of skews. Don't quote me, but I'm almost 100% sure she said that on a clip that I heard on her last podcast. Tranche of skews. Talking point. Tranche means batch. Okay? SKU stands for stock keeping unit. Okay? Do you see what I'm saying? Nobody talks like this unless they want to seem like they know what they're talking about. Does that make sense? That's where the layman goes, oh my God, the tranche of SKUs. Well, it sounds so important because people are dumb.
Is Archie losing his first tooth this week, which is about to happen, and I just hope we're back home in time for it.
Archie losing his first tooth this week. Okay? The kid's 17 years old. All right? He's been playing piano. He's in high school. She's been doing drop-offs for the last 4 years, if she can make it. And they both had to fly a private jet out here. Couldn't bring the kid and the nanny to stay at the hotel because that would interrupt their nightlife or whatever they're doing here. Or because there is nobody to bring and nobody to watch. Why would you have to? You've got a 4-car. Let me get this straight. You've got 400 security guards. You've got a 4-car motorcade. You flew private, okay? Oh, you can, what is the kid rate in the hotel room? I'm gonna put you over the top. What was that? Was that kids eat for free? Is that gonna put you over the top? Archibald gonna get in your way? Oh my God! I'm trying to you're trying to balance these. What's my next tranche of SKUs? Bitch, you have 7 products. My next tranche of SKUs. Her next batch of SKUs, don't you think the manufacturer and the person holding the stock is worrying about that? What the hell does she have to do with that? It's all bullshit, folks. This is a plant. This is an operative trying to. By the way, if you watch this whole thing, she keeps telling people how authentic she is, and this, and my husband, and I've got to sell you that I am in business. I am not getting funding from some other place, even though we don't seem like we really have to work. Do you see what I'm saying, folks? This is a plant. This is an operative. It's all bullshit. Here's where she says the same thing that uber straight Ryan Reynolds says at the same event.
Well, when I was backstage, Ryan speak, and he gave a face. Good about yourself. You don't say feeling good about yourself. Go online. Right. Yeah. I've made a very effort to.
So here's the other narrative. They're pushing that the social media is bad. Don't forget, because they're going to do that thing later with the parents where they take advantage of the parents, okay, and they use them as tools. And that's all, folks, because they want to crack down on your First Amendment rights, okay? They want to crack down on that. They want to lock up old people for, not agreeing with something on Facebook, on a Facebook post. Okay, that's what the real business is. This woman has nothing to talk about.
Yet about flowers.
She says, people that haven't watched the show yet, let's talk about flower sprinkles.
So I just have all things to be talking about for time. Let's talk about flower sprinkles.
For Time 100, she's like, of all the things, like she's handling like geopolitical, world problems. You have nothing. Everything is vapid and empty. Like, what else is there to talk about? You've done nothing. You've got nothing. What are we doing here? This is a grift of all grift. And by the way, the flower sprinkle thing is the biggest joke of all, because if you weigh it out, I can't remember what it is. It's like a tablespoon. It's like a tablespoon worth of weight in the flower sprinkles. It's like $15 or something.
But let's, because
and she even says right here, she goes, it doesn't really do anything to anything.
I think it speaks to tiny moments of joy, that effort, rave.
Joy and magic. Joy and magic. All this woman says is joy. By the way, operative, okay? Repeat the same talking points over and over and over. Magic, like kids believe in. Magic.
In our everyday. I started rambling. It didn't actually matter on a yogurt.
She just said it right there. It didn't actually matter. You know why? Because they probably have no taste to them. And you know what else? They're probably dirt cheap. And you know what else? You can sell them to suckers that'll pay $15 for them, and it probably costs you literally half a penny to put together. All right, last one, folks, okay? This is where dumb nuts, okay? This is how phony this whole thing is. This is where dumb nuts looks at the wall. You ready for this?
And also other friends as well who reveal later, but
Who's she looking at over here? Who's over here, dummy? It's a wall, okay? And by the way, she's dropped Ted's name like 3 times. Folks, this is a disaster. This whole thing is a disaster. This woman's not prepared. She answered poorly. And by the way, you could not have a bigger kiss ass and more of a softball interview than that. And they didn't even take up the 20 minutes of time because it was so boring. And also, I said it before, the interviewer slow rolled these questions. Like there was no rush, and she still couldn't fill up 20 minutes. This is all fake, folks. Let me know your thoughts. Who loves you, baby? You take care of yourself. Don't forget to like and subscribe, baby.
Who loves you, baby? You're beautiful.